Do you think you could survive in Gorilla Tag? Well, I'm here to prove that you're most likely wrong. Today, we're going to be going into a bunch of maps, every single map, for a fact, and rating if they're survivable or not. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first map we're going to be discussing if you can live in or not is the forest map. Now, before I do rank anything though, I do just want to say a few things that help us solve if these are survivable or not. So, I need to have 3 basic essentials for life: food, water, and shelter. So that's what we're going to be checking if they're survivable or not. So water, as you can see over here, for sure, definitely has water. And food right here. So you can, like, eat this food out of the bucket and then go over here, drink out of this water. And then, obviously, over here you have gazebo for the shelter. So, yeah, it's actually really easy to survive in forest. Okay, moving on to the next map. So the next map we're going to be discussing is canyons. So in terms of shelter, I think you're pretty good. You can live under these things. There's like a whole like apartment building kind of thing right here. And yeah, you can easily get up floors if you have good core strength, I don't know, and good arm strength. Now in terms of food and water, it's pretty scarce since all you have for food and water is these cacti. I'm pretty sure you can eat cacti. I'll look it up. Obviously, cacti give off water. That's pretty just common knowledge. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you can eat cactus. So you have a pretty okay source of food and water and shelter. So I'm going to mark canyons as survivable. The next map is going to be city. I'm just kidding, it's beach, stupid. So this map I'm kind of iffy on since obviously you have this big old source of water right here. Probably salt water, but you can just boil it to get the salt out. And in terms of food, I think you could just kill the shark and eat him. Sorry, buddy, but you might just have to die for human safety and food. So, in terms of shelter, I think you're pretty good. You have all this, and you have these buildings over here. So, I think you're pretty 10 out of 10 on, what's the name? The shelter. So, I think I'm gonna rate beach a 7 out of 10, probably survivable. You just gotta be a little bit smart with it and don't die, obviously. What am I talking? Next map I'm gonna be talking about is beach. This obviously city, I'm sorry, okay. So, in terms of water, I think you're good. You got a fish tank here, and you can always just get the rainwater. You can just, like, break open this glass, bing, 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 and then use this barrel over here, crack it open right there, and then collect rainwater, of course, right? So I think you're good on water. Now for food, most updates nowadays have food cosmetics, but since this one right now doesn't, you can just eat whatever this stuff is. Got an apple, pretty cool. So yeah, most updates have food in them, but this one sadly doesn't. So I think you're good on food and shelter. The whole thing's a shelter. I think you're pretty good. What is this cosmetic back here? What? Oh, this was the April Fools of 2020. Moving on to the next map. Let's go. Arcade. Yippee! Okay, so I think this map is actually pretty survivable since the whole thing, again, just like city, is a shelter, and you have food and water over here in these vending machines. While they are limited, you can always just walk out to city, grab some from there. So, yeah, I think I'll give arcade I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10 on survivability. Also, look at this guy. But pretty silly. Next map we're gonna be reviewing is clouds, as you can see below me. Let's go. So, as you can see as we're sliding down, you have a pretty nice shelter. So if you can manage to glide up here, you have a pretty nice shelter. Blah 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 blah. There's houses all around the map. And in terms of food, you're actually pretty good on food. You have berries right here, so you can replant berries if you want to. If not, you still have you still have this very limited source right here. And in terms of water, you can see from you can see from these vines right here, they're green. Green means healthy and water-rated. It's not a word. Yeah, they have water, means they're healthy. So you can probably just take a strong bite into them, and you got water. Let's move on to the lightning round. Skate park. You have shelter, but no food and water. 1 out of 10, you will die. Bag marina. You have shelter, again, but no food and water. Spooky, creepy crawl space map. Like 0. No food and water. You just got shelter. Last for the lightning round, basement. You probably will die if you're just trapped down here, because there's no food or water, but it's just shelter. Okay, lightning round over. Let's go to this way. Next, one of my favorite maps. Metropolis. I think if you were to be a regular sized monkey, you would not be able to live, since there's no water or there's no food or shelter. But if you were the proper size that you're supposed to be, like a regular tiny little monkey, you would be able to go to the buildings, get food and water and shelter. So I'd rank this map a 10 out of 10 if you're a small monkey, 2 out of 10 if you're a regular sized monkey like moi. Moving on to the last map of this video. So this last map, mountains, is really weird. So I'm pretty sure there's no source of food besides if you were to tap the trees and make sap out of them, so you could eat the sap and get some sort of sustenance out of that. In terms of water, I think you're pretty good. I mean, the whole map is just ice, you know? So you could just melt that, and boom, there you go, you have le water. It's probably not how you say it in French. I'm gonna take it in French class right now, shut up. Shelter, you have up here, you just have the igloo little part of the map. So, I think this map is relatively survivable. I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. If you don't know how to make sap, then you're probably dead. So, in that case, I guess that addresses the concerns that I'm modding. I guess I am modding, by the way. It just helps with videos. I'm not using it to cheat in public lobbies. I'm not doing this in public lobbies and just flying around doing all this stuff, okay? I'm using it for video purposes. I don't go into public lobbies, okay? I do not promote illegal modding and all that stuff. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys didn't. I hope you guys hated this video. I'm kidding. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you did, this is a really long outro, then join the Discord. And if you guys didn't enjoy this video, join the Discord and subscribe, baby. 1K by June. Let's go.